are back in U-Boat, the Silent Wolf. We just did, in that video that has to be deleted there, we just did the deck guns, everything up top. Because we came across a 3-ship convoy with no escorts. So I explained to you the problem with the AA gun and how to use it. I talked to you about the deck gun down there and how that works. Now, we're going to go over this. And thankfully, that 3-ship convoy was not our target that we picked up last time. So, let's go see what we're dealing with. Now, these are very fertile hunting grounds. I recommend just going out into the middle of the Atlantic. Reached our target. Let's go up and see what we got. Right behind us, holy Christ, that is a battleship.
Enemy spotted.
Yes, I see that. Thankfully, it is nighttime. The first is a battleship. I am, a little concerned. Oh, well, while explaining this, this lever is up and down on your periscope. When you put it away, it should look like something like that. Put it up, and you can see every which way. This is zoom. Before you find your target, keep it on the open slot. And this one will turn it really fast, but it is a pain to get right. Okay, on this dial here you can see we have directions. North is that way, it's the direction we're currently pointing. And our periscope is looking to our rear, which is where this convoy is. So there's a battleship. How do I know that? Well, look at the shape of that darn thing. Back up off the site. Oh, it's a Nelson-class battleship. Right, that chart over there is really helpful. Bunch of convoy ships and a little destroyer. We got smokestack and another. Hey. Maybe it's a cruiser. Sorry guys, I had to replace a part of my control and it's been a weird since. F-class? Or a ditto? I'm gonna call it a ditto. Well, we need to turn completely around. We need to be going to about 190, 200. We got speed right now. We are quite a distance away, so we'll use this, and thankfully it is nighttime, so we have some time. Where is my clock? Do I have a clock up here? Well, I've got my watch. It's almost 4 in the morning. So, time to run on the surface. And what we'll do is we'll run in closer. Too much. Get us slow. The torpedoes are only good for 115 degrees. That is a bit long. Okay. Where I want to be aiming with the boat, ships are still not 5,000 out. Let's go back into our torpedo site. Take it off zoom, and we'll use the wheel to get us around fast. Once we're where we want to be, then you switch the controller. Switch to the joystick on that right controller. So let's look at him. We got our speed for the torpedo set at 2. Zoom in. Wow, barely moving. You hit this button to ping your enemy. Keep the reticle on that ship, and that'll give you a calculation. You need to do this 3 times. Constantly check your distance, by the way. See, as it's nighttime, we're only visible out 1,000 meters. 2 minutes 7 seconds at normal speed, 5 minutes 9 seconds at speed 1, and 1 minute 46. So that's saying 3 minutes, what? 26 seconds. Let's find out how far you are. Remember, it was 3:20 for that last one. Minute 40. Well, I do need 2 torpedoes reloaded to go after this guy. We're still a ways away. So what we will do is we're going to go after the rear ship first at normal speed. That'll give me the time to get the other one off. But as this is going, we are still too far out. There we go. And we'll hit stop. We'll come to a stop. We are on the surface doing this. There's no reason to dive. You're gonna be 5,000 some out. Oh, almost. Give him one more ping. Make sure our numbers are where we want them. And I need a whole minute.
Cross!
2 minutes, 43 seconds. Okay. Well, there are our first 2 torpedoes out at that Lido. Here comes the Nelson. Minute 24. That guy better get those torps loaded fast. I've got to wait for 2 torpedoes. I need 4 for that battleship. Good. And it takes the crew 25 seconds. So I'm pushing this kind of close. Get it done, get it done.
Torpedo ready.
Perfect.
Feuer!
Off go the 4. You can see here on the board, if it ever lets me back up, these are the first 2 I fired at speed 2. That's that destroyer. I just fired 4 more at speed 3 at the Nelson class vessel over there, the battleship. They should be pretty close to each other because I've changed the speed of the torpedoes to match the timing. All these little ships here in this convoy, they will not be able to shoot back at you. Only those guys will.
30 seconds.
I wonder for which that is. gets it first?
10 seconds to impact.
It'd be wonderful if it was damn near simultaneous.
2-1, flooded.
1.
Enemy hull drop shot.
There goes one of them. What's the Nelson gonna do? Not have enough time to react.
The enemy is sinking.
And there it goes. You can destroy both escorts on a dual escort convoy
Torpedo ready.
without ever having to worry about getting shot at or hunted or diving. You just need to do it properly. Alright. Coming down here, I've used 6 torpedoes. Now I've only got 8. My air is the issue. The engineer should really turn on the air pumps themselves, but they won't. But that is how this works. You get your target in sight. You ping your target. Here, we'll just look at one of these guys, just for an example. Ping your target,
Torpedo ready.
and that'll start to tell you what you need to know. Speed, which is this. Distance, which is this. Time to impact, which changes depending on the speed of your torpedo and what torpedoes you have ready to go. If it is a yellow light, that means you're not going to be able to fire it. But you need to hit these guys with 3 pings and keep them in sight, so use the joystick on your right controller to keep them there. Speed is 7, huh? Going pretty fast. For a Liberty ship. Only needs 1. But they're making evasive maneuvers. Firing torpedoes at these guys, absolute waste. No need to do it. This is where your deck gun comes in. But remember, put your periscope down. And keep an eye on all your stuff. That ends how to use your torpedoes properly tutorial. So, I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to go shoot some of these guys. Because, you know, I'm over 4 million tons, but for some reason, I don't have that achievement.